Mr. Carl Eklund from Syracuse, New York. He was a business contractor owner and he's an franchise owner at the director level. He's in the $1 Million Club and he's trained all over the world. And he's a good friend of mine. I'm pleased to introduce Mr. Carl Eklund and take it away from there, Carl. You can tell him a
All
little bit
right.
more about yourself.
Okay, well, thank you, Dale. It's my pleasure to be on here tonight to share what I think is the most incredible business model that's ever been created. A little background on myself before we jump in here. I am from upstate New York. Most of my life, I was a contractor. I've done several different things, but I own a construction company. Did kitchen and bathroom remodeling primarily. 12 years ago, I was introduced to this business model kind of by accident, and it completely blew me away. I was looking for a way to make money 24 hours a day, and I thought this might be just the right thing for me. So I tried it kind of skeptically. So if you're looking at this for the first time, don't worry, I was that skeptic too. But I looked at this and I decided to give it a shot. And within 3 years, I replaced my complete income. I have not had to go to a job for the last 10 years. This is all I do part-time now with the affiliate marketing and internet marketing platform. And like Dale said, I make anywhere from $18,000 to $25,000 a month. And it's been a phenomenal ride. So I'm going to go through this quickly tonight. This is going to be a lot of information we're going to throw at you. Most people need to see this 3 times for it to make sense. So don't worry about making a decision tonight. Tonight is simply information. We're going to give you a lot of it, and hopefully you're going to like what you see, and then you can get more information. That's all. That's what this is about. So let's dive in. So what is MarketAmericaShop.com? This is our mission statement. MarketAmericaShop.com provides a system for entrepreneurs to create a supplemental income while providing consumers worldwide with a better way to shop. Through revolutionary technology and empower people, we are creating the economy of the future. What I love best is this: we are powered by people just like you and I and Dale, and so I'm going to introduce you to some more people at the end of the presentation. Anybody can do this. I did not have an internet background. I didn't understand internet marketing. I didn't understand affiliate marketing. I just was willing to learn. And that's what this is. This is what this business is for. Anybody can do this if they're willing to follow a proven system. So there's some big changes taking place right now. The world has changed drastically in the last year. I think we can all agree with that. Whether we wanted it to or not, things have changed. The pandemic changed everything. I have been telling people for the last 10 years since I've been training and teaching people how to do affiliate marketing with an online business they can run from home, that they needed to learn how to do this stuff because the world was changing slowly towards this. This last year just sped it up tenfold. So if you don't have an online business now, if you're not looking at one, I don't know what you're thinking, because this is proven, and this is not the end of these sorts of things that's going to happen in the future. So 4 major trends are taking place right now. Retail stores are collapsing. Malls are going out of business. They're closing them down around here. Syracuse, New York, where I live right now. All the major malls, there's one mall left, which it is like in most major cities now. There's one mall. They can't support 3 and 4 malls like we used to have because there's not enough traffic. Why? There's a huge rise in online shopping. More and more people are buying online. People that never shopped online are all shopping online now. Why? Because they had to. They had to learn how, and they realized after they did it, much easier, better deals, more convenient. Things come right to your door. I love it. The doorbell rings, the UPS guy, we're on a first name basis. He's at our house every day or every other day, dropping off the things we need that I used to be driving to the store, paying more for. It made no sense. But there's a huge rise in online shopping, and that's a trend that's not going to go back to the way it was. It's only going to continue going forward. One-to-one marketing is replacing mass marketing, meaning word-of-mouth advertising. That's how we market our businesses. And there's a huge rise in entrepreneurship now. People realize that what they were promised, that 9-to-5 job for hundreds of thousands of Americans, that 9-to-5 job disappeared this last year. And they were sitting there thinking, what am I to do? They don't know what to do. If they had an online business or an entrepreneur working for themselves, my income never stopped. My income kept coming in that I built, 12 years ago with this business model. I didn't miss a beat. We actually did better with the pandemic because we focus on online shopping, and I'm going to explain how that all works. But these 4 major trends are taking place whether you like it or not. This is a time that like no other. This is an opportunity for people to tap into this market that I don't think any of us think we're going to do less online next year than we did this year. We're going to do more. Because the people that never shopped online have now had a taste of it. And they realize it's more convenient. It's you save money. It's a better way to do it. So MarketAmericanShop.com, we're positioned to take advantage of all four of these trends with our unfranchised business. And I'm going to explain what the unfranchised, kind of a unique name, but it'll make more sense in a minute. So why do we call it the unfranchised? Like franchise, we are very similar to a franchise. If people say, what is this business like? It's like a franchise. We're systemized, standardized. We have proven management systems. We have professional marketing tools. We have a standardized training system. We have market-driven products and services, and we have branding and increased visibility. People are starting to notice us. People have heard of Shop.com. We had a Shop.com car running a NASCAR circuit. We've had Shop.com on some major TV shows. But we're unlike a franchise because we got rid of all the negatives, the super expensive franchise fees and royalties. Like to open up a McDonald's is $1.6 to $2.2 million, I believe. And the average owner operator of a McDonald's makes between $175,000 and $225,000 a year. Not a bad income, but I invested less than $450,000 in this, and I've made more than that. So why would anyone invest without the $1.6 or to $2 million investment where they go into debt up to their eyeballs to make that money? People buy franchises because they're proven systems. But we got rid of the minimal startup expenses. You don't have to have that money. Tax advantages are huge to our business. There's no large monthly overhead like there is with a brick and mortar store. There's no territorial restrictions. This is designed for busy people. When I started this business, this part-time business 12 years ago, I had 2 businesses, 5 boys, 3 of them were toddlers, and I was busy. I used to work 70, 80 hours a week, and I was able to squeeze this in, and within 3 years, replace my income and haven't had to go to a job for the last 10 years. And there's very little risk. Listen, the only risk is if you're not where you want to be or where you need to be financially, the risk is in doing nothing. And that's what most people do. And I understand that because they get scared and they don't know what to do, so they don't do anything. We've got the answer here, and I'm going to lay it out for you clear as can be tonight. A little bit about our company. We've been around for almost 29 years, founded in 1992. Market America Worldwide is a global product brokerage internet marketing company that specializes in what we call one-to-one marketing. We're headquartered right here in the U.S. in Greensboro, North Carolina. We employ over 850 people globally. We currently have operations in the U.S., Canada, Australia, Taiwan, Hong Kong, United Kingdom, Singapore, and Malaysia. I have shown people in all of those countries how to build this business and make money with it. We also have received the Torch Award given out by the Better Business Bureau for trust, performance, and integrity. We've received it twice, 2013 and 2018. No other company in the Greater Carolinas has ever received that award twice. We're very proud of that. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Financially, we've accumulated over $9 billion, almost $10 billion now dollars in accumulated retail sales. We have thousands of owners earning on a weekly basis, and we have hundreds, I think it's over 400 or 500 owners now earning in excess of $1 million in commissions. I'm one of them. I am literally earned over $1 million in just commissions. But more important than the 10 billion of accumulated retail sales, we've given back the company as a whole over 5 billion back to franchise owners like myself, Dale, who introduced me, Karen, who's going to be on the phone, some other people I'm going to introduce you to. So more than half goes back to the field. We're part owners in the company. This little chart here shows, and this was important to me as a business owner. When I looked at this 12 years ago, we were only up then at 2008 when the market crashed, the housing market collapsed because of the government. And all the loans and everything collapsed. We saw double-digit growth. We have not seen a down quarter in over 29 years in business. This year, we're projected to be over $1 billion a year. We started out small, progressively grown, consistently grown. Now we're seeing some explosive growth. Even with this pandemic, we are seeing record growth because more and more people are switching to online shopping. Very exciting right now. This is the time to look at this. So I do want to take a minute to talk about this. It's called the 45-year plan. What is the 45-year plan? This is what we were all taught to do. Every person watching this tonight was taught to do this, I'm pretty sure. It goes like this. Go to school, get an education. Good advice. Get out of school in your early 20s. If you go to college or trade school or even just graduate high school, at that point in your life, you're going to go into the workforce. You're going to get a job. You're going to work hard. You're going to go back and forth to that job for about 45 years, hopefully working your way up the corporate ladder so that around age 65, you can retire with lots of money in the bank and live happily ever after. How do you think it's working for most people today? Well, I know some of you are probably shaking your heads like it's not. Excuse me, and you're right. These statistics over here in this little pie chart are from the Social Security Administration. Today, in the United States of America, which I still consider the best country in the world, 1% of the population, just 1%, becomes wealthy. Excuse me. They have, they're pop stars, athletes. They have more money than they can spend. They can't spend all their money. They're wealthy. Another 4% right here becomes financially fit, meaning they owned a business, they did something right, they bought a franchise, whatever. So they can stop working at age 65 and not have to worry about money. They don't have to worry about how long they live. They will not outlive their money. They're considered financially fit. That small little portion of that blue slice of that pie is where the good news ends. The rest of the people are either still working, dead, or struggling financially. 95% of the population works 45 years to make the other 5%, this small little percentage here, rich. Now, most people are working a job for someone else's success, not their own. If you're in business or if you have a job, you're either leveraging other people or you're being leveraged. And if you don't know what I mean by that, you're being leveraged. Meaning if you have a job and you work for someone, you're making them more money than you're making yourself. And that's a problem. But this is just how we were all taught to do it. Go to school, get an education, work hard, and you'll be okay. Those days are over. And I just want to take a minute to explain why, because some people don't understand this when I explain this. So well, how can that be, Carl? We were taught to go to school, get an education, work hard, and we'll get a pension, and we'll have Social Security, and we'll be okay. Social Security, the average Social Security payout's about $1,100 a month. Now, Social Security was designed to supplement your retirement, meaning the way it used to work with this 45-year plan that we're still teaching our kids, it doesn't work anymore, was you would work at a company for anywhere from 30 to 45 years. You would retire from that company and you would get a pension, usually half pay. And for as long as you lived, you'd get that pension. Social Security would kick in to supplement that pension so you could actually live a decent life. You would not outlive your money. That's how it was designed. Last time I checked, most companies don't offer pensions anymore. Unless you work for the federal government, you're probably not getting a pension. You're supposed to save money in a 401k, which is a type of annuity. 401k, which means you divert your own income into a 401k so that someday you can retire and draw off that income and live off that money. The problem is most people have no idea how much they're supposed to save in their 401k. Just to give you an example, if you're 50 years or older, it's $1.2 to $1.6 million. I know that's shocking to people, right? But unless you have that kind of money at age 65, you're going to outlive your money very quickly. If you only have a couple $100,000, you're not going to make it to 70, 75 years old. Now, hopefully you want to live past that. So the problem is this plan that we are all taught does not work anymore, but it's not our fault because we were taught to do it, even though it doesn't work anymore because the average person cannot even save $600,000 in a 401k. Let alone one over $1 million to save $300,000. You need to be putting away X amount of money every month, every year. I mean, to save $600,000, that's $20,000 a year for 30 years. Are you putting away $20,000 in your 401k? Most of the people I know can't do that. So this is a problem. This 45-year plan does not work, and people are taught to do it because it's all we know, even though it doesn't work. That's where we come in. Shop.com and Market America is not a get rich quick. It's not a scheme. It's not anything. It's a 2 to 3 year proven business plan. It's not a get rich quick. It's going to take us some time, but it's a proven system. It's a way for you to create a foundation to earn supplemental income to change your life. The potential benefits: debt reduction, save for a college fund, saving for retirement, mortgage, rent, car payment, tax advantages. When I started this business 12 years ago, I just wanted to make a car payment. That's all I wanted. We wanted to buy a new car. My ex-wife wanted a Jaguar. And I said, okay, you can get the Jaguar as long as you can make the payments with this business. First month we got the business going, we started making over $300 a month. It made the car payment. Never paid a dime for that car. This business paid for it. Then it started paying our mortgage. Then it started paying us more. Then we created this crazy income with it, but it took 3 years to get it to over $100,000. In the beginning, it was, extra $300 to $600 a month. Then it grew to, 300 to 600 a week. Then it grew to over 1,000 a week. Then it grew to sometimes over 5,000 a week. It just takes time to build this business, but it can give you what you want. It's just a supplemental income in the beginning, but it's going to continue to grow. And you're going to see why, because we're going to show you how people do what they're already doing to get paid in this business. So how do we do it? There's two ways. We have a product brokerage division of our company, meaning we broker about 3,500 exclusive products. What are these products? These are products that we track what people are searching for online, meaning health and nutrition, skincare, weight loss, anxiety control, CBDs, cosmetics, pet care, baby care, you name it, energy drink, whatever they want. We contract with the company that makes the best product we can find in that division, and we broker it, meaning they manufacture it for us. We put our private label on it. Now we can bring it to the consumer at a reasonable price, a discounted price, so they get a high-end product at an affordable price. That's the product brokerage division. The reason we do that is we don't want to manufacture anything, because if you manufacture things and a better product comes out, you're out of business. We want to be able to move with the marketplace. So we broker about 3,500 exclusive products, and our products are top of the line at affordable prices. The second way we make money is we went into internet marketing. We realized the world's changing. People shop online. People shop at Kohl's. They order their stuff, Macy's, Bed Bath & Beyond, Home Depot. So we went into affiliate marketing, meaning we partnered with about 4,000 partner stores like Home Depot, Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond, Groupon, Travelocity, Macy's, Kohl's. We partner with all these major players and smaller stores too. But now whenever we buy something, we simply go through shop.com. Shop.com is a sophisticated tracking system. It's like your own Amazon.com that you own. You own it, because that's all Amazon is affiliate marketing. They're a fulfillment center. You order something, they get it from that store, and they bring it to you. They get paid for that service. We do the same thing, except we cut out the middleman. We get the commission from the store, and the customer gets a better deal on their product. So the customer saves money. We pay them cash back for using our free service, just like Rakuten. The customer saves money, and we make money in the process. No one loses. It's a win-win-win situation. Even the stores love it, because they don't have to pay us until after they've sold the product. Everybody wins with this. The only reason everyone doesn't do what I'm trying to explain to you right now is they don't understand it. And if you feel like this is over your head, don't worry about it, because most people need to see this 3 times. And the internet marketing part of it, and even the brokerage part of it, we can teach you that. That's what we do, because you become part of our team, and we all work together. And that's why this works so phenomenally. When you put those 2 divisions together, we have what we call a shopping annuity. It's a revolutionary concept that helps people convert their spending money into earning through the unfranchised business shop.com. You're already spending money. Why not get paid for it? Now, let me ask you all a question. Would everyone watching this tonight agree that we all buy, basically every household on here tonight buys a different variation of the same stuff? Toilet paper, paper towels, garbage bags, dish soap, laundry detergent, shampoo, conditioner, furniture, clothing, shoes, contact lenses, glasses, stuff. We all buy stuff, wine, whatever. It can be anything. We're partnering with all stores you can fulfill those needs with. We all buy that stuff. Why not funnel it through our sophisticated tracking system called shop.com? Pull the profit margin out that used to go to the Amazons. I mean, Jeff Bezos has enough money now, the owner of Amazon. It's time for us to take some of it back. You're already spending the money. Why not get paid for it? Partner with us, and now you get to share in that profit sharing. We pull the profit out. We keep it and share amongst ourselves. All of your purchases from our partner stores and Market America exclusive products are tracked. When you or anybody you lead to shops online, you get 100% credit for those purchases. That's how I was able to build this up to over $18,000 a month in commission. Anybody can do it if they follow the system. Now, at this point, I just want to ask you, this is the only decision you have to make tonight. We're going to come in for a landing. I'm going to show you how we make money with this, and we'll wrap it up. Which would you prefer? If I could show you that both these plans work perfectly, the 45-year plan where you continue trading time for money, back and forth to work, back and forth, or the 2 to 3 year plan where you invest 8 to 15 hours a week with this part-time business that we do online from your cell phone or your computer, which would you prefer? I'm assuming we'd all prefer the 2 to 3 year plan, right? So I'm going to jump in here and show you how it works very quickly. I won't make this a marathon. And again, if you don't get it all, don't worry. Most people need to see this 3 times. This is just the first time for seeing it for the first time. So there's 5 steps to building the business. I'm going to go through them one at a time. Step 1, you must apply. There's 2 ways to apply. You can apply as a sales representative. There's no fee for that. That simply allows you to earn retail profits buying our branded products at wholesale and selling them for retail if you want to do that. And you can attend all of our global training seminar systems and our meetings. That's what you get. You get no leverage. If you register as an unfranchised owner for a minimal fee of $129.95, now you can still earn retail profits, get our products at wholesale. You can attend all of our trainings and our seminar system and our meetings. Now you get your own shop.com site, though it's included in that subscription fee. That's like owning your own Amazon. Now you shop on it. Every time you shop on it or any of your friends and family shop through it, you get 100% credit for those purchases. You get a kickback on every purchase and you get points. They're going to accumulate towards commission checks. You're going to get a bunch of different websites, a cosmetic website, a weight management website, entertainment website, a corporate website. They're all included, no additional cost. Cosmetic website or a health and nutrition website. You're also going to get a back office to run and manage your business. I can see everyone in my organization after 12 years. I can still help them manage and organize their business from my back office. I can see everything and help them run their business. I can teach them. I can train them how to do it. You're also now going to get to participate in our compensation plan where you can earn up to $3,600 in weekly commissions per business. $3,600 is a capped income. Each one of our businesses has a capped income of $3,600. The reason we did that is we did not want one person at the top of the proverbial pyramid making all the money. Here, everyone can make $3,600, $3,600, $3,600. And last time I checked, $3,600 a week was pretty good. But if you want more than that, like I did, you can open up another business and build more teams and make another $3,600. There's no limit on your income, but per business there is. That means we make sure everybody can eventually make $3,600. Now, what do you get for that $129.95 subscription fee? You're going to get a getting started guide that shows you how to get your business up and started off the ground. You're going to get your shop.com site. It's like your own Amazon. You now own e-commerce ready, running up and ready in 5 minutes after you register your business. You're going to get an unfranchised manual, career manual that shows you the ins and outs of the business. You're going to get a global shop.com site included, no additional hosting fees. It's all included. You're going to get a corporate website, marketamerica.com, that shows all our corporate team, all of our products. Whoever invited you here will send you a link to share this information with you so you can check it out. You're going to get a UFO magazine digitally sent to you showing our up-and-coming products, our technology we're coming out with, and actual unfranchised owners that are making real money or jumped up to the next level where they're making that, $10 to $15 to $20, $25,000, $30,000 a month. Best training and seminar system in corporate America, as far as I'm concerned. You get an audio training system on your phone. It's free. We could give you an app on your phone. You can now listen to the audios while you're driving, while you're doing dishes, whatever. So you can help. But successful and franchise owners are going to tell you how they did it. There's no secrets here. We don't keep it a secret. We want everyone to succeed. The more people that succeed, the more money we all make. You're going to get a unfranchised.com management and report system that I talked about, that back office run everything. But the biggest thing you're going to get is right here. You're going to get coaching and mentoring by experienced unfranchised owners. The person that invited you on here is going to hold your hand, teach you how to do it, and they're going to have a whole team of support. We all work with each other, whether we're connected or not. Everyone in this company helps each other, because the more people having success, the more successful everyone is. So this is where the most powerful part. You're not in this by yourself. Your team is going to support you. You're going to have a whole support team. That's what I love about it. So step 1 is you apply. Step 2, we have to create volume. That's what we get paid on. There's 2 ways we get paid. BV stands for business volume. BV is the point value assigned to any of our exclusive products, any of our branded products, the 3,500 branded products. Like the age and management portion. We have weight loss. We have personal care. We have health and nutrition. We have baby care. We have jewelry. We just came out of a high-end line of affordable jewelry. We have cosmetics, and our cosmetics, we went to the manufacturers of MAC, NARS, Bobbi Brown, Chanel. We have high-end products at affordable prices. We have websites, internet services. We have entertainment. We're taking on iTunes. We have skincare, men's and women's, because men want to look good just like women do. So we have all different kinds of skincare lines, all different levels. We have home and garden, sanitizers, hand sanitizers, disinfectants, laundry detergent, dish soap, things you buy anyways, you can now buy from yourself and generate points that are going to accrue towards commissions. And we also have financial services showing people how to get out of debt. And the biggest thing is the next big thing, whatever's coming soon, we're going to have. CBDs we just came out with recently because that was a hot commodity. I love our CBDs. They're encapsulated. I take them every day. I have anxiety. They're phenomenal. I love them. But it allows us to move with the marketplace. So step 2 is we're going to create business volume. BV is the point value attached to these products. It's about 80% of a dollar. So if someone went on your website, your shop.com website, and let's say they bought $100 worth of cosmetics, it would generate 80 points. That's going to accrue towards commissions, and that'll make more sense in a minute. But that's how we do it. We have a much higher profit margin on these products. Now, again, I don't want you to think I want you to buy things you don't want or need. I just want you to buy the things you buy. You probably buy dish soap. You probably buy detergent. You probably buy disinfectants now, hand sanitizers. Maybe you buy cosmetics, skincare, shampoo, conditioner, body gel, whatever. The things you buy, you can now buy from yourself and generate income at the same time. The second way we create is internet business volume, or IBV. IBV stands for internet business volume. This is the affiliate marketing platform that we went to. We've partnered with Walmart, Home Depot, Buy Buy Baby, AutoZone, Groupon, Bed Bath & Beyond, Rostelli Foods. I can buy all my fish, meat, chicken, all through that and get paid for it. Hotels.com, JCPenney's. Some people think JCPenney's went out of business. JCPenney's didn't go out of business. JCPenney's got rid of all their real estate. They're an online entity now. JCPenney's, their prices have dropped drastically because they're an online store now. That's all they do. They don't have to pay all that overhead. If you didn't know that, you should check it out. But we're partnering with Macy's, Foot Locker. This is a small snapshot. We've got over 4,000 stores that we're partnering with. So every time you buy something here, you get a percentage of the final sale. It generates IBV points. It's anywhere from 3 to 30%, depending on the store, whatever we can negotiate. So basically, whatever you buy, as long as you funnel it through shop.com, we're going to track it. And you're going to get a kickback on the back end in the form of points that are going to accrue towards commission checks. And I'm going to show you how that works. So how do we create these points? Simply swap the way you shop. Personal use and shopping. You're not going to run to the grocery store to buy paper towels or toilet paper. You're going to simply order them at Walmart or wherever you like to get them from. I like to get my stuff from Home Depot because I think Home Depot's toilet paper, their paper towels. Home Depot has their own brand for all that stuff for contractors. It's way cheaper. I think it's way better, and I can go pick it up in the store if I need it, or they'll ship it to my house for free. So whatever you need, you can get. You just have to do it a little bit differently. So the only trick here is you have to be willing to go through your cell phone or your computer so that we can track it. Because all shop.com is a sophisticated tracking system. If we can track the purchase, we can pay you, and we all benefit. We have trial size marketing. We have our own branded razors, our Shopping OD brand. Razors, shaving cream, sunscreen, baby wipes, flushable wipes, hand sanitizer, deodorant, coffee pods. We've got it all. We went to like Schick or Norelco or some razor company. I love these razors. I use them myself. They're cheaper than I can buy in the grocery store, and every time I buy them, I get paid for them. Why wouldn't everyone do this? They don't understand it. That's why we're trying to explain it to you tonight. So step 1 was apply. Step 2 was create volume. Step 3 is to qualify. Qualify your business development center, your BDC, which is your place in the computer in the organization. You have to qualify it with 200 of our BV points. That's our branded products. One time and one time only in your life. You have to qualify it. Once you do that, these banks open up. There's a BV bank on the left, a BV bank on the right, and an IBV bank on the left, and an IBV bank on the right. Those banks are where the points are going to accrue from the purchases you and everyone you lead to purchases, and you're going to get 100% credit for them. So how do we do this qualification? We do it with a Fast Start Kit. made it so simple, because when I registered, it was actually more than this. Now we've made it so simple. You have 5 kits to choose from. Each kit generates 300 BV. You only need 200, so another 50 and 50 go into your banks to start you off towards commissions. So you have 5 kits to choose from. We have our general kit with all of our best-selling products. We have 2 different motives kits. One is for lighter skinned women. One is by Lala Anthony for darker skinned women. They're all completely customizable. You get about $300 worth of our best-selling products in any one of these kits. We have a weight loss kit if you're interested in showing people how to lose weight, or if you're interested in getting into better shape. And we have a website solutions kit where you get products, plus you have the ability to sell websites from our Web Center program for small to medium-sized businesses. Very lucrative division of the company. So the Fast Start kits generate 300 points. Now you're qualified, your banks are in business. Now my favorite step, step 4. We're going to activate. We each have to lead to 2 other households that are looking to switch their way they do business. Now, what does that mean? You have to personally sponsor, partner with, and place 1 qualified unfranchised owner in your left organization and 1 in your right. We're going to call them Mark and Kate. Now, I don't expect you to do this by yourself. Whoever asks you on here tonight, we're going to do it as a team. We as a team are going to explain this to Mark and Kate. Why would Mark or Kate be interested? Well, Mark buys toilet paper, paper towels, garbage bags, dish soap, laundry detergent, shampoo, conditioner, same stuff you do. And Mark's looking to make some extra money, because everyone I know today is looking to make extra money. I don't care who you are. 80% of the population's living paycheck to paycheck. If they're living paycheck to paycheck, they're looking to make extra money. So if you could even show them how to make an extra $300 to $1,000 a month, do you think Mark would be interested? Yes. So Mark's going to join our team, but we're going to explain it to him. We don't expect you to. Now you have Mark. Now we do the same thing when we find Kate. You're now activated. Everything Mark buys, toilet paper, paper towels, garbage bags, dish soap, laundry detergent, shampoo, conditioner, he's going to get credit for it. It's going to start filling up in his banks, and you're going to get 100% of the credit. So let's say Kate does the same thing. Kate buys some makeup or cosmetics or skincare. She generates 200 BV points. She gets the 200 points. Guess who else gets them? You. Did you spend 1 penny for those points? No. But you led to Kate, and you get 100%. The reason we can do that is because eventually you're going to cap your income at $3,600 per week. You cannot make more than that. But that allows Kate to eventually make $3,600 and Mark to make $3,600. And you'll see how this works. Step 5, the final step, we're simply going to teach, manage, and support others. We're going to help Mark and Kate find their 2 households, Megan and Sarah and Rick for Mark, Kevin and Ann and Ben for Kate. Everything Sarah and Rick does, they're going to get 100% for it, maybe 500 BV. She gets the 500, Mark gets the 500, you get the 500. You have no idea who Sarah and Rick even are. You haven't even met them yet. You still get 100% credit because you led to Mark, you led to Sarah and Rick. And since you're doing the capture income, you can get 100% credit for their purchase. Toilet paper. All they're buying is toilet paper, paper towels, garbage bags, dish soap, shampoo, furniture, clothing, eyeglasses, contacts, shoes, furniture, stuff. We're all getting credit. We're going to apply, create, qualify, and activate. We're just going to duplicate. Here's where it gets phenomenal. You're not in this by yourself. You start your business. We help you identify Mark and Kate. Mark finds Megan and Sarah and Rick. Sarah finds Cheryl. Cheryl finds Drew. Megan finds Chris. Maybe Mark has a 3rd friend. Mark has a 3rd friend he works with, his buddy Matt. Matt wants to partner. Mark has 2 choices, left or right. Well, Mark says Matt knows Chris, so Mark puts Matt over here. Now everything Matt does flows up to Chris, Megan, Sarah, Mark, you, me. Everyone gets 100% credit. We're all working together. Maybe you have a 4th friend, April or Erica. You put Erica over here. Erica comes in with a Fast Start kit, 300, 300. Everyone gets the points accruing towards these commission checks. There's no dilution. Doesn't matter who leads to who. Now, here's where it gets really phenomenal. Your senior partners are also the people above you who are going to help you build your business too. Maybe I'm above you. I decide I want to add my new partner, Dave. I put Dave down here under Matt. Dave has no idea who Matt is. Matt has no idea who Dave is, but I'm going to work down here with Dave. So everything I build with Dave is going to now benefit Matt, Chris, Megan, Mark, you. All the points are going to flow. Do you see how this goes faster and faster? But it does take time. It's a 2 to 3 year plan for a reason. So it's not a get rich quick. You're not going to be rich in 6 months. You should be making commission checks in the first 6 months, and they will continually grow as we grow the organization together. And as people order products, retail profit is generated and points. The person who sells the product gets the retail profit. All of us get the points. So that's how we make our real money. So how are commissions earned, and we'll wrap it up. Every Friday night at midnight, the computer in Greensboro clicks on, adds up all the volume generated for the week. We've been tracking it all week. When you get a combined total of 1,200 points on the left team and 1,200 points at least on the right team, you get a $300 commission check, no questions asked, directly deposited into your bank account. Now, you, out of this 1,200 points, you may have only done 75 because you didn't need that much stuff, but Mark did 200, Sarah and Rick did 80, Megan did 125, Chris did 50, Travis did 30, Cheryl did 83, Sarah, William did a little bit. Do you understand? It's a lot of people doing a little. When you have a lot of people doing a little, it starts to add up to a whole lot. This is, again, why it's a 2 to 3 year plan. It does take some time. Now, after you get that $300 check, those points don't disappear. They stay there and keep accruing on top of each other. When you get an additional 1,200 and hit 24 and 24, you get another $300 check. Now, why is that going to happen faster? Because Travis is going to add some partners. Chris is going to add some partners. It's going to continue growing exponentially. So you get another 300. When you get another 1,200, you get to 36 and 36, you get another 300. Now, we could keep this going forever, but we wanted to cap it somewhere and reset it to start it over. So when you get to 5,000, that's a 1,400 point jump. You did a little bit more work, but you got a $600 compensation. So now you can earn $1,500 in BV, and at the same time, $1,500 in business volume you've earned. Then it resets, sorry, and it starts again. But at the same time that's happening, the IBV, the online shopping, Best Buy, Home Depot, Kohl's, Macy's, Groupon, Bed Bath & Beyond, Walmart, those are adding up. When they hit the benchmarks, you get a separate 300, 300, 300, and eventually 600 when it hits 5 and 5. And then that resets and it starts again. And every time it resets, it goes faster and faster because we're adding more and more partners. As your organization expands, that frequency of commissions earned increases until it occurs every week. 5,000 coming up the left, 5,000 points coming up the right, $1,500 a week in BV, $1,500 a week in IBV. And at that point, you're making 3,000 a week. And I think you're pretty happy. But I said it capped at 3,600. Every time you help any partner on your left hit the 5,000 BV points and 5,000 BV points like you just did in the same week you do, doesn't matter where they are. It could be Mark that you led to, and then Ann and Ben that Kate led to, but you make sure that they hit it the same week you do. You get a $600 bonus, and that's where you're going to cap out eventually at $3,600 per week. And at a certain point, your business is going to get to a place where someone's going to hit it by accident, and you're going to cap out at $3,600 a week. And at that time, if you want to make more money, you can open up another business down here, build 2 more teams, make another $3,600. That's what I did. That's how I've made over 5,000. Now, I know I went through that quick, but I want to introduce you to a couple of other people that are on here tonight to show you that it's not just me making money. I want to introduce someone, Eva Gao, who's a supervising coordinator. That means she's earned in excess of $7,500 in a 4-week pay cycle. That is not a bad chunk of money. I'm very happy to introduce you. Eva, are you on?
Yes.
Please tell your story. Why did you decide to do this, and what do you love about marketingamericashop.com?
Well, first of all, let me tell you a little bit of my background. At the age of 23, I came to this country as an immigrant. I was an international student. I went to school, got a degree, and then I found a job. I started working with a blink of the eye. I worked there for 10 years. And that became a routine. One day, I was asking myself, when I was 23, I thought I was extraordinary. I was on top of the world. I came to this amazing country of USA, from the other side of the world. Now I can just accept myself to be ordinary. Luckily, I was invited to the business presentation that you all just watched. And I thought to myself, maybe this is the chance to be extraordinary again, given the chance. I started to be curious about myself, what my potentials are, what I could become, what I could achieve. With corporate America, there is no glass ceiling. With this business, there is no limit. Needless to say, I joined the business 11 years ago. If you ask me what the business has given me, one word: hope. Now I'm middle-aged. With the business, with the products, I have no allergy. Last year, pandemic hit. I lost 20 pounds with trim tea. I can stay young and feel young with the products, no doubt. Anybody can do that. But most importantly, it gives me a young heart. In my heart, I'm still the 23-year-old, so much hope for the future, hope that I can learn, I can achieve. With the last 11 years, I've overcome challenges. I persevered. I become a supervising coordinator. I could walk away from my 9 to 5 job. And I raised my daughter as a single mom. I sent her to Ivy League school. I still couldn't understand, she's going to be 23 in a few days. She graduated from college and have a big pay job in New York City. What are your dreams? What are your goals? Put your heart into it. You can achieve.
Well, thank you. And I agree. We must have some phenomenal products because you don't look like a middle-aged woman. You still
Thank you.
so thank you for that. My next guest is a friend of mine from Columbus, a woman that I absolutely love. She actually helps run the area there for these meetings and stuff. And her name is Karen Underwood. Karen, are you on?
Yeah, I like that picture of me better. But anyhow, thank you so much, Carl, for doing this presentation and for the kind words. My goodness, I've grown a lot since I was introduced to this business. I was a radiation therapist. I was treating cancer patients, and I was like, before I was even married, I'm like, gosh, I gotta really think about my future, and down the road, I'll do something about it. Well, you know how life gets in the way. You start just doing, and I'm like, getting married, having kids, still working, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm wanting to stay home with the kids, and wait a minute, what about the health of my kids? What about the health of? And so it found me. I wanted to stay home with kids, and this allowed me to do that. That's why I started it. It was just to stay home and make a little extra money because I was going to quit my job, and it's like, well, I do still need to bring some income in. So it found me. You're in the right place at the right time. I don't think there's any mistake about that in any of our lives, but it it's paid it's paid unbelievably because I'm just introducing and helping people, but I'm benefiting, but other people are benefiting. It's like a win-win for everybody. It just has been it's been amazing. I had no business experience. I was all health and nutrition, but getting paid on everything that I buy now. I mean, how cool is that? So, yeah, it's been an amazing journey, and we're still changing lives. And I'm blessed to be a part of this and to know everyone.
Well, that's awesome, Karen. Thank you. And I agree with you. And I know you love the health and nutrition products that we broker, and you have helped a ton of people with those products, and we all have. And it's helped ourselves too. Before I wrap it up, I just want to say one more thing. This business has changed my life drastically, and we're going to go on with it without anybody. My goal is to show as many people as I can that they can do this too. Anybody can do this if they're willing to follow the system. And I know at this point you're probably thinking, can this actually work for me? And we're thinking, are you right for this business? This is not a sign-up game for us. We're looking for people that are looking for that vehicle to take them to that next level. And that's what I was looking for 12 years ago. It completely changed my life. Like I said, I've made well over $1 million now with this company, part-time. I've traveled all over the world. Karen just said personal growth. I used to have 6 friends. Now I have friends all over the world. I've been everywhere. I've been Singapore, Australia, London, Hawaii. This has taken me everywhere, and I've met people and just created relationships. But I'll give you a guarantee, if you don't try anything, everything's going to stay the same. Most people are scared to try something. So what's the next step? I mean, if you're looking at this for the first time, one thing I want you to encourage you to do is book a follow-up appointment with the person who invited you on here tonight, because this was a lot of information, and I know I talked fast. I just wanted to keep it to about 45 minutes or less. But the best thing you could do is try some of our products. We have phenomenal products. If you don't like the products, there's no reason to look at the business. So you got to check out the products. Attend another business presentation. We have these presentations going on several times a week. Whoever invited you on can plug you into something. And if you can't, you can reach out to just reach out to the person who invited you. We'll and have them get in touch with us if they don't know about anything. I have things going on every week during the week. There's always something going on. But what I would suggest is you give it a trial run. Most people are a little cautious these days, especially, with COVID going on and this pandemic. Money can be tight. So they're nervous about money. So let's test drive it first. Give it a try. Let's run it by a few people, see what they think. If they like what you saw, you've already identified your 2 people. At that point, we know you're right for us and we know we're right for you. And that's what we like to do first, make sure there's no risk involved. That way you can kind of test drive a multi-million-dollar business before you spend a penny. And that's what we prefer to do. So we're not trying to sign anybody up. We're looking for the right people that this is a fit for. So if you like what you saw, get together with the person who invited you, book a follow-up appointment, and we'll go from there. We'll follow up from there. We have events going on all the time. Dale, do you want to just finish it off?
Oh, thank you so much, Carl, for doing this for us.